and welcome to this week's YouTube vlog. And I hope we're all okay. Thanks everyone that's subscribed as always, and most importantly the people that have commented. We always appreciate a comment. Thank you very much. And of course we missed last week because Karen and Isabel were away, so obviously I had no editors to help me, but there we go. Going back to that Firebird, that's a bit of a 50-50 that in the end. Personal opinion, it's alright. Okay, I can't tell you what it's going to be like in 5 years time, but I actually I find them quite simple to fit, to be honest. They're very straightforward, so yeah, watch this space, we'll see what happens. Moving quickly on to this week's vlog, we're going to do a Sapphire because we keep getting so many people ask us about the Sapphire. I said that I wouldn't bombard people with it, but we keep getting people asking us for more about installations, details of setting up and stuff like that. So this week I'm going to show you the installation of a Sapphire external boiler. We're taking a grunt wall mount out, and then in a couple of weeks time I will show you the full setup of the Sapphire, so people get to know that as well. So yeah, let me not talk anymore, as I say, and I'm going to crack on with this week's YouTube vlog. Okay, so here I am. Have a little look. So I've started stripping it already. Here's the old grunt boiler here. There's the old controls there. As you know, these are going to be moved, so this kitchen is being totally redone in a totally different way. It's all going to be ripped out and stripped, basically. Yeah, so we've got the magnetic filter there, that's going to stay. The pipe to the right is where the circulation pump's going to go, and then the other two pipes to the right go to things in the heating system, and obviously hot and colds and stuff like that, so we're not touching them. Okay, and then the idea is at the end that's all going to be put into a cupboard up there and be nice and neat and tidy. So as you can see, it's a wall mounted grant that's stripped just about. We come round here, that's where the Sapphire's going to go there. Got to take the old flue out there. As you can see, it's going to go there, but there is a window there, so we're going to spin the boiler around and have a plume diverter kit. Okay, so that's where I'm at. Also, we're going to change the oil line because the boys are doing the oil tank. You'll see that on another vlog, actually, I believe probably next week. So the oil line needs to come down there. It's going to have to go around there. We're going to swish it around there because it doesn't matter, because this door's going to be blocked. Then we're going to come along here like so, and then we're going to go down under the ground, up and onto there where their tank is not at the moment. So that's where we're at. I'm going to crack on. Okay, it's about 9:30, so as you can see from my point of view, I've just got the back plate to take off. There's my flow returns. So I'm hoping just to basically come down and through the wall about here, and then the idea is we can go through about here and then we can come down and in. The reason we can't go on the inside, right in on the inside like so, is because there's going to be kitchen cupboards there, so we've got to keep it right up there out of the way. That's the idea. Boys have turned up to do the tank, but that's a separate vlog, so you'll see that. I'm now going to put the 3x2 by 50mm slab down here, so 900 by 600 by 50. Here comes young Jack. Say morning, Jack.
Hello everyone.
Jack's here, stick it down. So yeah, so obviously that's what I'm going to set the slab on there. There'll be a tiger loop. We've got an all-line screw, like I said earlier, that's going down there, so all good. Okay, it's about 11 o'clock. The boys are doing okay on the other job, but obviously, that's, as you know, it's another vlog. Boiler's out, as we know. I've stuck a few pilot holes through. The dog wants to kill me by the sounds of it. There's your mag filter there, and I've put the pump beside. It's not ideal there, but the trouble is because of all the other cupboards and that going in, we've had to put it there. We don't want to put it up higher. I wanted the pump there so I can see it, mainly because the boiler does obviously pump overrun. So yeah, that's where we're at there. I'm just going to sleeve the holes there, put my pipes through, and then yeah, it's not ideal. I'd like to run the pipes inside, but I'm not really loud, so they're going to come down here, which is going to, yeah, not look the best, but there you go. I can't do anything about that. So it's going to come down from there, down, round and into the boiler. Got my slab round, or Jack has, got my sand for that. So yeah, we're getting on all right. Okay, I'm doing all right. So it's about 12:20. So I've got the flow returns through the wall there, which is fine. As you can see, I'll put them through some waste pipe, and then I will seal all them in lately, all nicely, later even, and that's where they come out there, so that's good. Whoop, zoom in on there, look, that's fine. Okay, so I'll block that hole up tomorrow because we're hoping that the bricks from this, which is on our other block next week, are going to be used on this wall. That's what we're hoping, so we'll see what happens there. So that's where we're at. I've just got to run the flow returns down, get the base down for the boiler, and I'll be back. Okay, just after 1, I've got my flow returns down now, which is I'm really pleased about. And I've got the slab on the ground. As you can see, I've laid it on a dry mix, but before I go, I would damp that and push it up on the edges, and then I'll rely on the dampness from the ground for the rest to go hard. So I'm now going to plonk the boiler on, decide which way around it's all going to go, and yeah, I'll be back. Oh, I love a Sapphire. Okay, boiler on the base. There we go. So for people who haven't seen this, and I keep getting asked a lot to do more Sapphire videos, I've got quite a few out. So sorry if I'm repeating myself to people that have seen them before. There we have where the flue comes out. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4 positions there. And obviously you've got your relevant knockouts if you require them. Okay, this is exactly the same water jacket as the external as what it is on the internal. Basically the rest of it is exactly the same as well, just a different casing, etc. In the kit you've got obviously all your fittings, which is excellent, and you've got some electrical connectors as well. Okay, so in the front here we're going to show you, we've got your 2 ruby red all lines. You've got your detector there for your light. That's where your nozzle is. We just undo, flick it up and pull it out. Then you've got your pump. This pump's quite special. It's got a motor attached to the back, and you don't actually adjust the pressure on it because it's done automatically there. There's your standard coil on there, obviously your LED display, and inside there is obviously where your combustion chamber is, your blast tube is, etc. It's baffleless, there's no baffles in this, which is even better. I'll be stripping it with you later. It's a gas style air fan assembly which is on there, and then obviously your ECU. So yeah, it's a pretty smart bit of kit. Down there's your condenser as well. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to put the flue on first, and then I'm going to get my flow and returns in. Return is there behind that plug. The flow is going to go on there. You can go either side. In the kit you get a blank, which is excellent. All right, so I'm going to crack on a little bit and I will be back. Okay, so it's about 3:30. Flow and returns it in, across there, down onto there, and obviously one down there as well, like so. I just need to put the blank in, and then I'm going to concentrate on the flue. So the flue's going to come out here, out the back, straight out, plenty of room around, etc. Obviously the tank's not staying there, but I've told you 10 times probably that we've got a vlog out on the oil tank. So yeah, good progress here today. I'm quite happy with it. Yeah, I'll take that. That's quite pleased with that. That's really good. So I'm just going to have a bit of a clear up, and then we'll concentrate on this bit and getting the flue in. I'll show you how to do that. Okay, so I've got the back off the boiler. I've knocked the knockout out. And then on here, it's quite clever. You can choose which side you want to take out on here, here or here. So I'm going to take that out of there. I've put the adapter unit on. So this basically is the adapter for the flue. You take the plate off first. You use the gasket that's in the kit. I haven't done it up at the moment. It's loose, so I'll show you why in a minute. There's your air intake hose there. So obviously the air gets sucked through there and the dirty fumes come out there. Okay, so I'm just going to pop it back on, and then I'll show you what I mean about setting that part up. Okay, so what I mean by leaving that loose is you just put the back cover back on, but you don't do the screws up. You sort of like leave it loose so it all flops around. You get it in position, then you can undo them and centralise that hub there in the middle. Once it's centralised, then you can put the seal on. Once the seal's on, you can slide the flue in. Once the flue is in properly and centralised, then you do your screws up there. And then we have a nice little flue coming out the boiler. So that's what I'll be doing now, and I'll be back. Okay, so day 2. We've jumped a bit. I never recorded the end of day 1 yesterday, sorry. So as you can see, the boiler's in place, the flue's in. I haven't got the cone in the end of the flue yet. Obviously I've got the flow and returns in, which go up there. Still got to do that hole there. Still got to take that surround off there. Okay, so this morning I'm going to concentrate on the oil line, which I'm going to come up here. It's going to be a isolation valve, filter, far valve, and then we have the obviously the tiger loop amongst all that as well, and then that will come into the boiler. I was going to come down the side of the boiler there, but it's going to be a bit tight because I want to get the condenser out as well. But there is a knockout in the back of the boiler just there, so I'm going to knock that out, and then I'm going to use the grommets that come in the kit. So it's not going to look ideal, but it's going to be better than trying to get it in the side of the boiler. Inside, obviously flow returns were done yesterday. I've got the wiring over there to do. So basically, yeah, I've got to pipe the oil side, I've got to do the electric side to it, and then I need to go into the loft. I haven't been up there yet because I knew it was a sealed system. I just drained it yesterday to get on. I've got to make sure there's a bypass in there. I've got to make sure that everything else is correct and present upstairs. Okay, so yeah, let me crack on. Okay, about 10 o'clock day 2, tiger loop's in. So there is the filter there, you've got your fire valve there, or you've got your tiger loop, goes into the back of the boiler there, but I've sealed it as you can see. And then it comes through to the front, and then the front like so. Okay, fire valve is there, it's not staying there, it's going to go up the top higher into a clip out the way. Okay, so that's where I'm at. I'm now going to concentrate on the condenser. It's going to come out, it's going to come through the side of the boiler, it's going to come round across here and into the ground where I'm a bit of a carport is there. Once I've done that, I'm then going to get upstairs and I'm going to start to go in the loft and make sure there's a bypass in there, and I'm going to bridge the circulation pump across, and I'm going to get some water in it, and then I'll start wiring it. So we're doing okay. Okay, just for lunch on day 2. Okay, so just a quick recap. I've now got the condenser there. It's just done that way. The condenser straps, I like the condenser straps, are in the bottom. Okay, then it swishes around with the flexible and it goes downhill. It's going to go to about here. Okay, it's going to go into the ground now, but Jack will be doing that in a little while. So that's all okay. We're now full of water, so that's good. I've linked over upstairs and got rid of the circulation pump upstairs because I've got it downstairs now. All I've got left to do really sort the hole out, sort that plate out, get rid of that. I've got a bit of filler work to do, obviously, as you can see. And then I need to wire it, which I'll show you next. Meantime, the all line, as you can see, is coming down here to be joined to there, which is good. Yeah, we're doing all right. We should get it once, so have a bit of luck, which will be excellent. Okay, so about 4:30. I've bricked up there. Obviously, it's going to dry because it's very dark at the moment. I've got the 2 wires coming down. I'm just about to do my wiring with the conduit. You go inside. It's all up there at the moment. It's got to be up there because it's all going in a cupboard, which they've told me the dimensions, so that's where it's going. So that's where I'm at. Yeah, it's getting a bit tight for getting this done today now, but we're doing okay. All good. Whole line done. Piped. Yeah, the boys have just gone off to get some pipe insulation for me, so yeah, we're cracking along. Oh, okay, end of day 2. As you can see, I have jumped forward a bit because I needed to press on a little bit, to be honest. So the wiring's complete. It goes into the top of the boiler. I've just got to commission it, but I'm going to do that as a separate vlog, like I said, because I just want people to see that, because we've been asked for that independently. If you can see there, that's where it goes. The soakaway is about there. Jack and Ryan have dug that. They've done a fantastic job of that. That's in there a long way and it's rock hard. They've obviously finished off around here as well, which is all done and great. As you can hear, it's running. I'm just warming it up at the moment. Pipe insulation done as well. So our apps, oh, and the cover's gone up there. So I'll take it. A couple of days work. It's gone really, really well. Obviously, as you know, there's an oil tank on this job as well that's been vlogged. That's also gone really well too. So yeah, as I always say, back to the van. And that's it. That's this week's YouTube vlog. Nice. Done from Barton All Boiler Services, and I hope you enjoyed it. So there we go, another Sapphire installation. And like I've said to you before, you know, we weren't going to bombard you with Sapphires, even though they're our favourites, but we have had it requested a few more times. The commissioning side, you noticed I didn't show you. I'm going to do a totally different vlog for that. The reason for that is we've had a lot of people ask about the setting up. They've had Sapphires, they've got Sapphires that they're fitted, and they're still not afraid with the setting up. And I'll be the first to admit that it was a bit of a struggle the first couple I'd done, but they're easy now because you get used to them. There we go. Please feel free to subscribe as always, and obviously comment. We love a comment. I'm actually away for the next couple of Fridays. I'm going to my Jolly Bobs, but there will however be 2 vlogs. We'll be doing the setup of the Sapphire in 2 weeks, and next week will be the oil tank. So that's it. It's going to be a lovely sunny weekend, and I believe next week's going to be hot as well, but where I am is 40 degrees. There you go. Anyway, have a great weekend and stay safe.